at Sekonic with Marty here. And Marty, I know that lighting is a really big deal in television and film. So what do you have here for me today that could help us?
Well, Angelina, Sekonic has introduced a brand new meter. It's called the 858 Cine. It's a great tool for measuring light, measuring contrast. It does it a couple of different ways. It is designed from the ground up to be a cinematographer and videographer's measurement tool. It's pretty useful. So the 858 is part of a long-lasting lineage from Sekonic of combo meters. So it is a 1-degree spot meter, and it's a full-featured incident dome meter. It can record, or it can measure light with the tools that cinematographers need. It has a frame rate range from 0 to 1,000 frames per second. It can go over 1 million ISO. It is actually about 4 stops more sensitive than our last meter, which it replaced just a few months ago. It's really super easy to operate. It's a touchscreen meter. It takes about a second to boot up.
And is this showing me our lights?
Well, actually, I'll set it for that. So you just tap the dome there, and we'll take a reading. And your camera should be set to ISO 800 at f1.4. Are we set? Close. How do I look on the screen? Huh? Good? I don't know.
Okay, cool,
Right, so
cool.
Yeah, thank God for Sekonic, huh? So right now we're measuring through the dome. I can also put it in a mode here where I can measure contrast through the dome. So as it's measuring, what it's telling me now is that if you can see that, it says 0.4. So the current scene, and I've moved it slightly since my initial measurement, my current scene is half a stop over the initial reading. And what you're going to do with that is that as you walk across a backdrop, you can see the light values change, and it tells you if there's any deviation between your on your background. So if it oh, here, let me turn it on. Go ahead. So when you're lighting a green screen, you can very quickly and very easily see that it is evenly lit. It's really important. Same for background checking. If I want to check the foreground exposure, then come back here and check the background exposure and just keep moving this around. We get switch tools if we want. So that is through the dome, and then through the spot, it's a 1-degree spot meter. So now I'm going to use the scope and take a reading, and it comes up on the screen and through the scope.
That is pretty cool.
Big change. We went back to AA batteries. Very important, easy to find. This is the secret, the future. Okay, there's a radio option on the new meter, and with that radio option, it uses something called Skyport Protocol. Skyport Protocol ties in with lighting manufacturers, and what I can do with this meter is I can adjust the power of the light that I'm reading from the meter. So if I were to take an exposure, activate the Skyport Protocol, I can then change the output of the light from the meter. Yeah. So far, the only manufacturer, or I should say, so far the first manufacturer to pick up Skyport Protocol is Light in Motion, and we're making it an open platform so that anybody can put it into their lights. And I expect next year you'll have a lot of lights with it.
That is very cool. Wow. Okay. So I see you have something else here for me today.
Also a big hit at the NAB show is the Sekonic C700 color meter. This guy is a color spectrometer, not just a color meter. The difference is a spectrometer can accurately read the color of LED lights, fluorescent lights, plasma lights, HMI lights, and those are all called discontinuous spectrum lighting, which up till now, or up till this meter came out, have been nearly impossible to record in the field. You had to have a machine as big as a laptop computer to do it before. So the Sekonic C700 can measure the light from those discontinuous spectrums and give you a suggested filter package, and it'll call it out in either a Lee or a Roscoe number to filter your light back to neutral.
That is cool too. Wow, those are some nice toys you have.
Well,
Would you like
more
to
come.
hand some over? All right, so could
Yes.
you?
We're giving one away.
Okay.
Okay, all your viewers should put their name into this box at NAB 2017, and you can win a Sekonic light meter.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and
After NAB 2017, just forget what I said.
I'm going to go ahead and put in my name real quick. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. So, where could our viewers find these awesome technologies?
Sekonic light meters are available through a whole chain, nationwide chain of retailers. They are places on the West Coast, places on the East Coast. Sammy's Camera is very big. Hot Rod Camera, Film Tools. Those are all just a few of our dealers located in throughout the U.S.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thanks
Have
for
a good
stopping
day.
by.